So a few weeks ago I saw on Instagram Rob Rass from Milesboard post a photo of a brand new electric skateboard, and we started talking and he asked me if I wanted to test it out, and of course I told him absolutely, I am so down, let's do this. I received the box and of course inside of it was the charger, the remote, tools you would need, and the board itself, the Miles Phantom. The whole reason why I wanted to check this board out was because I have not seen anything like it on the market whatsoever. Yeah, there are mini boards, yeah, there are drop down boards, but you never really see a combination drop down mini electric skateboard. And that's when the deck actually sits lower or drops down, by the way. And not to mention, this board looks good. The deck is only a few inches longer than your average skateboard, so it's overall pretty compact. Got this unibody carbon fiber design that looks real slick. I compared it to a Batmobile. Black 97mm wheels, black trucks, black bushings. Basically this thing is murdered out, minus the grip tape, which does have some branding on there. And I only have this board for about 7 days. 5 of those days I'm working, 1 of those days is raining, so I really only have 1 real day to test this board out. So let's go ahead and go into the test ride. All right, I think I'm ready for our first official ride on the Miles Phantom. I'm gonna start things off speed mode number 1. Let's just see how the board overall feels. Yo, one a little nutty though. Hey, tell you what, straight off the bat, you definitely notice the size of the deck. Your foot stance is a bit narrow, just a little bit. It's not too uncomfortable. The little humps actually kind of act like little foot holders, which is kind of nice. But my trucks right now are pretty darn loose. This is much looser than I normally ride them. Woo! But it kind of just goes to show that carving is absolutely possible on this setup. Yo! Woo! Quick turn was coming up and the brakes did not disappoint. I did not know that that would lead into a turn like that. Up the driveway and down the sidewalk. Let's go. Cars behind me. Dude, these brakes are responsive. And we actually, in fact, did max out the speed mode in speed mode 1, so this is how quick you can expect to go in the first mode out of 3. So vibey, bro. Carving it up on this small board is pretty nice. So I went ahead and tightened up the trucks just a little bit to prep us going into speed mode 2. Now I'm just gonna cruise it out. I'm not actually trying to hit any top speeds or anything like that. I just really want to feel how the board moves, and honestly the jumps are very noticeable. The jumps in speed, you can definitely tell that this ain't speed mode number 1, and this road right now is absolutely doo-doo. Like I'm not even on the trigger right now and we just keep on rolling. Yeah! Woo! Little bump there. Speed mode 2. I think that's a speed mode a lot of people will be chilling on. Actually, you know what? Speed mode 1 was pretty chill too, not gonna lie. This roundabout is making me a little bit dizzy. Let's keep going down the path. Woo! I feel so nimble on this board. I think it's because it's small. It's foot stance, like your foot stance you have to have on this. It feels like you're standing on the very edge of the board. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but it makes me feel super, I don't want to overuse the word nimble, but I just feel a lot lighter on the board, if that makes any sense. And you definitely feel the power, and this isn't even the top speed mode. I don't think we can do a top speed test. I don't know if there's enough road here, at least not enough good road. Ooh. So I don't have a hill or anything near me, but I do have this highway on-ramp, and I'm in speed mode 2, just going up it full throttle, and it seems like things are going pretty well. Made it up the hill, no problem, and it didn't feel like we were going slow or anything like that. And the brakes just feel good. And really, that's the whole purpose of this test. I don't have this board for very long, so I don't know if we can get into all the different metrics. So for this video, I'm just measuring how much fun I can have on the board and how it feels to ride, because at the end of the day, I think that's what's more important. Of course, I will give you the measurements that I get, whatever data that is, but I'm just vibing, man. I need some cranberry juice and some Fleetwood Mac right now. So Rob actually sent me over a spec sheet. Oh, check out that torque, by the way. This board gets up and going. So Rob sent me a spec sheet for this board, and I glanced at it, but I don't actually remember any of the specs that this board has to offer. And I kind of want to keep it that way because I just want to be pleasantly surprised with what happens. And anyone can list specs, but if you're not having fun on the board, like if it doesn't feel good to ride, is there even any point? And oh my God, I made my trucks way too tight. Yeah. I'm not sure if this car even knows I'm here. That's kind of dangerous. Thank you, car. Woo. Hit a wet leaf. Other than me hitting that wet leaf and kind of slipping a little bit, which would happen to anything, this board has not felt unstable at all. It's actually felt pretty good. Woo! Oh God, it's a little scary to like max throttle it. I don't know if I'm up for that right now. I'm in 3, but this road is just a little too sketch with all these like random wet leaves around. So I would say I was about a few miles short of top speed, whatever I just hit. You could probably expect to get a little bit more if you had a bigger cojones. Or like a nicer road to ride in, because this one is like loaded with cars everywhere and there's people outside because it's Halloween. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this, when this board goes into production, you actually have the option to upgrade your wheels to 105mm cloud wheels. The Miles Phantom has got me feeling pretty darn good, but before I end this little test ride, we gotta do a little something about these wheels. Why don't we just like... Perfect. Whoa! Oh yeah, we got the cloud wheels on. These wheels are a bit bigger and they allow you to ride onto some more terrain. So let's go have some more fun. Quick grass test. Ah! Yo, grass surfing. Grass surfing, we gotta go grass surfing. Ah! Yes, yes. Oh, my. Oh, duck underneath the wave, the tree wave. This is dope. Ah. Ah. Ooh. Oh, it's a little sloshy here. Woo. Cut some corners real quick. Whoa! You know, these wheels actually smoothen up the experience a bit more. I guess it's because there's just more wheel for more comfort. I don't know. Feels pretty good though. This feeling though, on the bridge, not so much. Ooh, this is gravel. That's gravel. Wet, nasty, sloshy gravel. And this is rocks. This is 100% rocks. Oh goodness. And this is more gravel. Yeah. I tried to slide it, but it just gripped. On your left side, thank you. Bug flew in my eye. Here we got more rocks and just crap pavement overall. Handling it like a champ. Dudes, I think the cloud wheels actually make this a better ride It just, oh. Yeah, dude, it's 100% better. Not that it was bad before, it's just, it's even better now. This is dope. This is so dope. Woo! Yeah! And it's just so smooth. The acceleration and the braking, I think that's why I'm enjoying myself so much. It's just so easy to use. Like, I don't feel scared to accelerate, and I don't feel scared to brake. I'm a little scared of those dogs though. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we're going backwards. It's weird when you skate and you end up at the top of a grass hill. I want to note two things after taking this board out for a spin. Number one, I did not go full throttle on the highest speed mode, and I went just under 27 miles per hour. I was not pushing it and got that close to the rated top speed, and I have absolutely no doubt that you can go 30 miles per hour on this board, and probably even faster if you're lighter, or if you swap into the cloud wheels, which have been proven to increase your top speed by at least a couple of miles. Number two, I rode for 8 miles, and the battery indicator on the remote says that I only lost 1 bar of battery on the board. Now, it's not percentage based, there's no number there, so I don't know exactly, how much battery life I had left, but I think the rated 30 miles of range could be possible, mainly because the battery inside of this board is 432 watt hours. That is more than double the rated watt hours of a boosted stealth battery at 199 watt hours. It's definitely a big beefy battery. 30 miles seems possible. The size and shape of the board took a little bit of time to get used to. I wasn't exactly sure where to put my feet to feel comfortable, but after a few minutes it was fine. Overall, the board felt great, acceleration was good, torque was definitely there, and braking was just so smooth and responsive. And the quality of the ride, especially on the cloud wheel. See, this is the reason why I like direct drive so much. It's simple, it's easy to use, but you're able to use real skateboard wheels, and that actually does make a big difference. I used to be a big fan of hubs because of the simplicity of it, but direct drives, man, I'm a believer. I see you, dog, I see you. Good choice on the direct drive. Anyways, this board is sick. I only wish that I had more time to spend with it, but unfortunately I have to send it back tomorrow. If you think Miles should send one in the future so we can do more tests and just ride it in different areas, maybe even try some tricks on it, go ahead and let them know in the comments section down below. I want them to see that you guys want to see it. Anyways, thanks Miles for the opportunity to test this out. I'll leave links down below if you guys want to check it out. Thank you to you guys for watching this video. If you made it this far, likes are appreciated. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos just like this one. Until next time guys, stay stoked. I'm out. Peace.